Hey everyone, this is Ditto from Reef to Reef. In the previous video, I showed how easy it was to get your LX7206 connected to your home network and configured to the GHL Connect app. This is a first of a three-part video where I'm going to show the features you have available to you for an LX7206 while using the GHL Connect app. On your Android or Apple device, find the GHL Connect icon and open the application. With the GHL Connect application opened, you'll be presented with the devices configured for GHL Connect. Choose the LX7206. Upon choosing an LX7206, the GHL Connect application will connect to the device and display the dashboard, or what I like to call the home page. Your dashboard or home page by default provides you a quick look at the date and time on your device, the Illumination channel's current output, access to thunderstorms and lightning flashes. The dashboard or homepage is also customizable by adding tiles. These tiles can provide additional information and features without navigating to that feature within a specific menu item, but have that information as soon as you log into the device. Along with the ability to add tiles, you can customize your dashboard by placing the tiles in specific order or any sequence. To customize your dashboard, look at the upper right-hand corner of the screen and you'll see a small icon that looks like a paintbrush. Clicking on this icon will allow you to edit the dashboard screen. Clicking the plus icon will allow you to choose the additional tile that you wish to add to your home screen. For example, I do not want to have to go to the system menu to see what firmware my lights are currently on. By clicking on the firmware tile option and then choosing add, the firmware tile will now be presented on my home page. To move the tile I just added, press down on the upper right-hand corner of the tile where the up, down, left, and right arrows are, and while keeping your fingers pressed on your phone display, drag your finger up or down. Doing so, you will see the tile move. By releasing your finger from the upper right-hand corner of the tile, it will release the tile at the location of your choice on your dashboard. If you wish to remove a tile from your dashboard, a small red icon that looks like a trash can be pressed, removing the tile from the dashboard. Pressing the checkmark box in the upper right-hand corner of the screen next to the plus sign will save your existing dashboard settings to the LX7206. In the upper left-hand corner of the screen, you will see an icon that looks like a bell or an alarm icon. This icon will turn colors in the event an alarm has been triggered on your light. Clicking on the alarm icon itself will display the message of the alarm that's being experienced by your light. Also in the upper left-hand corner of the screen is another icon that I like to call the hamburger icon. Clicking on the hamburger icon will display a list of menu options available for you to select. The dashboard menu option is the first screen you were presented with when you logged on to your LX7206. Click on the General menu option. This will take you to the general light options of your LX7206. From here, you can set the display language of your LX7206. You can set the time and date of your lights. You can even choose the local time and local date option boxes, which syncs the date and time from your device automatically. You can set the position of your light via latitude and longitude. Under wireless and operation mode is where you set up the intercommunications of the LX7206 devices. This is not the same wireless channels that are used to communicate with your home network, but the wireless channels that are used for the master light to share its configuration and settings with the slave lights that it's currently paired with. It is important to note that if you have multiple LX7206s and you wish one of the lights to be the master and the others to be a slave, that they are all set to the same channel and that each has a unique address. For an example, I have three LX7206s on my aquarium. The master is configured as master on channel 11 with address 1. My second light is configured as a slave on channel 11 with an address 2. And my third light is configured as a slave on channel 11 with an address 3. Underneath wireless and operation mode is the display settings. From here, you can set the brightness and darkness of your LX7206 display and the time you wish to have that display go dark. This is a great feature as you do not want your LX7206 to be shining over your tank at night. Underneath display is the security option. From here, you can set the PIN on your device. Once a pin is set onto your device, access to the device from the LX7206 itself or any GHL Connect options will prevent you from editing or viewing the device unless the pin number is also entered. Clicking back upon the hamburger icon and choosing Illumination options, you'll be presented with a menu option called Multi-Channel Setup. The Multi-Channel Setup option allows you to select multiple illumination channels and control them by utilizing the same set points. This saves you steps from having to individually set points for each illumination channel you wish to control. It should be noted the illumination channels share the same set points only, but can have their own brightness settings. Going back to the hamburger icon and choosing illumination channels, you'll be presented with your 9 illumination channels. From here, you can program each illumination channel by selecting them individually. If you select an illumination channel that has already been configured for multi-channels, you will be presented with a message stating you need to configure this channel utilizing the multi-channel setup. Clicking on a channel that is not part of a multi-channel setup will allow you to add set points for the channels. Clicking Add will allow you to select the time of the set point and the brightness of the set point. You also have a shift option. With the shift option being used, all existing set points can be shifted to be before or after the time presented. You also have an option in the upper right-hand corner of the illumination channels that you can click on that looks like a graph. This graph will chart your illumination pattern as it's currently set at. 2 additional options are available underneath the set points labeled Simulations. Enabling these options on specific channels allows the channels to be impacted by moon phase or seasonal lighting. Here you have it, the first of 3 videos on the features found within the GHL app for your LX7206. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below, or you can always find me on Reef to Reef. This is Ditto, signing off.